King Coronation on brink of being overshadowed by the Crown's new series aiming to bring him down. The King has been bracing for the release of the fifth series of Netflix's The Crown, which will focus on the early 1990s and the breakdown of his and Princess Diana's marriage. Alleged plotlines set to unravel in the upcoming series have already begun to emerge, including one suggesting the then Prince of Wales attempted to pressure the Queen into stepping down. But royal commentator Jack Royston suggested the fictional aspects of The Crown will likely do less damage to the King's popularity compared to the depiction of his extramarital affair and the subsequent end of his marriage. The Netflix show is back for a new series, with the upcoming season set to document the breakdown of the marriage of Prince of Wales and Princess Diana. However, the decision has been criticised as it comes just weeks after the passing of Queen Elizabeth II, the King's mother, and his own accession to the throne. Sources claimed it was too much of a delicate time for this part of the story to be told, especially with more focus on the monarch following his accession. The King's coronation has also been confirmed for next year. This couldn't have come at a more delicate time for the new king and his queen consort, particularly as they're riding high in the minds of the public, a TV insider told The Sun. There's a sense that Netflix are muckraking over events that took place 30 to 40 years ago, but are still raw for those involved. The worst element for the royals is that millions of people around the world will view this series, and view it less as a drama and more as a documentary. And attention on the Windsors could be higher, as it's been just a few weeks since Queen Elizabeth II's funeral and is in the run-up to the King's coronation. Mr. Royston suggested writers of the series will be trying to outline how popular Charles was in the early 90s to depict the dramatic crash he experienced following his divorce from Diana. He said, Charles had a massive bounce after the Queen passed away and the country was in mourning. The public performed a U-turn and 30 points went to Charles. And now everybody's much more positive about him. I think the anxiety will be this season drags him back down again. It's not going to be the fiction that will drag him down, it's the stuff about the disintegration of his marriage to Diana, and a lot of that is true. He noted the then Prince of Wales had a recorded popularity rate of 81% in 1991, which later dropped by 40 percentile points following his separation from Diana the following year. Buckingham Palace announced the then Prince and Princess of Wales would separate after years of clear tension between the pair. The royal couple then engaged in a tit-for-tat war of words across the airwaves and through books in what would later be known as the War of the Waleses. Prince Charles admitted to having an extramarital affair in a televised interview with his biographer Jonathan Dimbleby in 1994. Princess Diana retaliated the following year with the infamous Panorama interview, which was broadcast on her husband's 47th birthday. The feud delivered a hammer blow to the overall popularity of the royal family and pushed the Queen to ultimately put her foot down and order Charles and Diana to divorce. Royal biographer Angela Levin said in 2020, this was the monarch taking over, not so much the mother or the mother-in-law, saying, I insist on a divorce. I see this as ridiculous, it's not going to work with being separated. They had to divorce. Leading expert Penny Junor said the feuding couple had been breaking a clear tenet of royal life and Her late Majesty had to take action to safeguard the monarchy's popularity.